You're all set.
Their most noble excellencies, there's the Winterborn and Mavali of Cardigan, Baron, Baroness, Lady Gryphon. The following are changes to Middle Kingdom law. 11,600. All territorial barons and baronesses shall swear fealty to the crown. 15-210. The term baron refers to the male gender. The term baroness. I always had it straight. To the female gender. No two members of the same gender shall be appointed as baron and baroness. 15-310. Territorial barons and or baronesses shall be held accountable for any term limits agreed to with the members of the barony. If an agreement is made between the baron, baroness, and the members of the barony concerning term limits, it shall be in writing and signed by the baron, baroness, and the baronial seneschal and 2 other baronial officers. Copies shall be sent to the kingdom seneschal and the crown. 15-410. The vicar may fulfill the duties of the baron, baroness for up to 1 year. The crown may choose to extend the period of time that the vicar serves up to a maximum of 18 months. 15-420. If a baron or baroness is not active for 1 year without the appointment of a vicar, the crown shall appoint a new baron or baroness. Activity is defined as no participation in the resident barony at events and or meetings. 16-810. Officers once removed from office for just and stated cause may not hold said office again. 16-900. The deliberations of each of the patent orders are conducted in the Crown's confidence. No person shall violate that confidence without the express permission of the Crown. Deliberations of the patent orders specifically includes polls and any other correspondence between the Crown and the order as a whole, as well as any discussions within the peerage meetings. These are the changes to kingdom law. Hoorah! Their Majesties call forth William Forrest Old Mixon. Or someone to accept for him. Know that we, Tarquin, King by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, are minded to make unto William Forrest Old Mixon an award of arms in recognition of his service as Seneschal for the March of Sundridge Fair. We bestow upon him the right to bear arms within the society without let or hindrance from any person, and the rights and responsibilities conveyed by his elevation to this rank from this day forward. Done this 24th day of February, Anno Societatis 30, sitting on our thrones in our College of St Joan. In testimony whereof, we have set our hands and seal. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. King of the Middle Lands, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, have found one who brings joy to many of our people. It is our wish to reward Mariel Fitzwilliam for her research and creation of Elizabethan garb with an award of arms. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. For Lady Mariel. Their Majesties call Suzanne of Tarpoint. Or someone to accept for her. Let all know that we, Tarquin, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, are minded to bestow upon Suzanne of Tarpoint an award of arms in recognition for her unstinting and notable support at events. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. For Lady Suzanne, Qamar! Their Majesties call for Midrealm. Marine. Call every peoples that we, Tarquin, King of the Midrealm, by right of arms, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, are minded to make unto Marine Midrealm an award of arms for her poetry and to recognize her service to the Middle Kingdom. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. For Lady Maureen, Qamar! Heart shall know that we, Tarquin, King of the Midrealm, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, having weighed well the works of Gwyneth Burke-Branwen, given in her service to the College of St Joan, and also as co-autocrat of Ceilidh, do here bestow upon her this award of arms. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. For Lady Gwyneth, Qamar! Their Majesties call forth Ceilidh of Dragonsmark, or someone to accept for her. Let all know that we, Tarquin, King by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, are minded to bestow upon Ceilidh of Dragonsmark an award of arms in recognition for her dedicated service as pursuivant herald. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. Timothy the Just.
No, it's for someone in our shire. Just.
Be it known that we, Tarquin and Aethelwyn, being crowned of the Middle Kingdom, are minded to make unto Timothy the Just an award of arms in recognition of services performed for the Middle Kingdom and his group, the College of St Joan. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. Know all men by these presents that we, Tarquin, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Aethelwyn, our queen, are minded to make unto Lily Cheswick an award of arms in recognition of her service to the Middle Kingdom, specifically her service to the Marsh of Holland Hole. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina. Their Majesties call forth the chirugeonates of the Middle Kingdom.
Many are the long, hard hours that its members have given to us at events and in times of war, and longer still are the hours that many of the guild have given to learning how to serve the kingdom in this way. As a guild, its members show different levels of skill and service, and so should rightly be known as apprentice chirugeons, journeyman chirugeons, and master chirugeons. Your Majesties, there are those in the Chirugeons Guild who have given many hours of excellent service and so deserve to be known as master chirugeons.
Call them forth that we may name them master chirugeons, so that all may know their excellent service.
I count as Catherine.
We appreciate the aid that you have given to our kingdom by the word of our King of Chirugeons. We name you Master Chirugeon, and we give you thanks for the long hours of service that you have given us. Thank you.
Your Majesty, the medallion I have before me has been my medallion since I was made a Master Chirugeon, a long time ago when your ancestors reigned. It's been through numerous Physic wars, and I can't think of anyone who is stupid. I mean,
Your Majesty, as long as I'm here, I would beg a boon.
Well, we are right to prophecy within our power to do it.
I would ask that in recognition of her inherent nobility, honor, and chivalry, and most especially for the extreme, nay, even ludicrous amounts of service she has rendered unto her shire, barony, and kingdom as a chirugeon, archery marshal, and scout, you acknowledge as a peer of the realm and admit in companionship in your most noble Order of the Pelican, Baroness Dorinda Aethelwyn.
Masters and mistresses of the Pelican, present yourselves before the crowd.
Therefore, we are charged to stand your Midrealm. It is well and your keeping our prince trust for our court tonight. We will offer elevation to the Lord of Pelican. You are ready to go. And Tarik Qamar. There being no further business, this court is closed. From this day forth, done this 24th day of February, on Societatis 30, while sitting on our throne in our College of St Joan. In testimony whereof, we have set our hands and seal. Tarquin Rex, Aethelwyn Regina.
specifically her work as Seneschal of Sundridge Fair and as Chatelaine for the Barony of Flaming Gryphon, do now make unto her this award of arms. Service at feasts, and able duty as Seneschal of our College of St Joan, that she may be recognized for the example she has already set. We do elevate her to rank of lady and bestow upon her an award of arms. For Lady Magdalene, Qamar! Wish to commend the superior skill and service of the Martin of Holland to the Archer Corps of the Midrealm. We do now bestow all rights and responsibilities attendant upon this rank, and the right to bear the badge, argent, a pale vert scaly argent, between 4 faions vert, without let or hindrance from any person, as we make unto them this award of the Dragon's Flight. Tarquin Rex, Aetheline, Regina.
Lois, the group award is for everyone in the group. Really thank you for everything you've done.
For the March of Holland, Qamar! Their Majesties call forth Ragnar Gustafsson. Best send word through the land that we, Tarquin, King of the Midrealm by right of arms, and Aetheline, our Queen, do recognize the service that Ragnar Gustafsson hath rendered, specifically of twice being Seneschal for Canton of Havenhold and autocratic events. We hereby commend and bestow upon him the award of the Purple Fret. We grant all rights and responsibilities attendant upon this rank, and the right to bear the badge or a fret preferred from this day on.
I don't know there's many people that want to be Seneschal the first time, I don't know twice. Obviously, we're thank you for everything you've done.
For Lord Ragnar, Qamar! It shall be known by all that we, Tarquin, King by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and Aetheline our Queen, do hereby recognize the exemplary service that John Maven hath freely given unto the Middle Kingdom, specifically acting as Seneschal of Riverhawk's Rett, reporting for other shire
Yeah, the service to the children, I think, outweighs the responsibility you have to do a seneschal. Hey, I get it's one of those awards that is well deserved for your patience, if nothing else.
But if you feel I deserve it, I shall accept it. But now I have to work very hard to actually earn it for myself. Okay?
For Lord John, Qamar! Catherine of Bristol. Many deeds which enrich us all too often go unrecognized. But all who hear know that Lee Tarquin, king by right of arms, and Aethelwyn, our queen, wish to publicly recognize the service rendered by Catherine of Bristol as seneschal of our Shire of Unicorn. We publicly commend her and do bestow upon her the award of the Purple Fret.
Another hard-working lady, obviously. Thank you for everything. And
For Lady Catherine, Qamar!
Serve the battery.
It shall be known by all that we, Tarquin, King of the Middle Kingdom, and Aethelwyn, our Queen, do recognize the exemplary service that Gryphon, Pilot Morgan, hath freely given unto the Middle Kingdom, specifically for his teaching and encouragement of fencing. We do here publicly commend him and are pleased to bestow upon him the award of the Purple Fret. For Lord Gryphon, Qamar! Their Majesties call forth Elspeth Gazelle of Dunport. Proclaim to all that we, Aethelwyn, patroness of the arts, and Tarquin our king, mindful of the skill that Elspeth has displayed in teaching and working the art of deedcraft, wish to recognize her as a companion of our Order of the Willow. pass knowledge on to others. Wish to recognize Colonel Wesley McLeod as a companion in our Order of the Silver Bow. We bestow upon him all rights and responsibilities attendant upon this rank and right to bear the badge. For her, an oak tree blasted and eradicated, argent, proved in war, without let or hindrance from any person.
An honor to give this to you. Honor to receive chirugeonate field as a fight shows well enough, but this on top of all that, just for us goes to sort of make it just not a devastation.
For Lord Colonel. Ruler of the Midrealm, are pleased to reward him with a grant of arms this 24th day of February, 1930. For Master Brewston,
Your Majesties, Mistress Marin of the Eastern Isles and Mistress Kaplan of Borkum Bottom have business before your Majesty.
Your Majesties, we beg a boon. It could be a right proper thing in our art. For the arts of therefore, we ask you that you will elevate the scribe, Sayf Qamar, Tarik, Abdul, to the most noble order of the world.
Their Majesties call upon all companions of the most noble, the Order of the Laurel.
am Finn, Jarl of Ulster, Duke, Knight, and member of the Order of the Laurel, and I am pleased to speak on behalf of all Qamar. This gentle, known to some as the Scribe of Pestilence, so determined is he who served the crown, that when his good hand was injured, he taught himself to scribe with the other. Continue to serve the crown and his kingdom.
Master of the Order of Pelican, to speak upon his dedication to his service and his craft, his generous donation of scrolls to the kingdom has made us the envy of the known world. Help to support and improve the reputation of the scribes throughout the kingdom and our reputation with the fact that our scribes are dedicated beyond sanity. A touch of the Pelican is in him, and I recommend him for elevation to
Your Majesties, I am Sir William of Fairhaven, Master of the Pelican. Oftentimes, when we discuss candidates in our own order, capacity is of great importance. Many scribes have done 10, 50, perhaps 100 scrolls, but not Qamar. No, these numbers are far too puny. This man's dedication to providing scrolls is so numerous. So many people have benefited from his fine service. Truly, I believe him to be worthy, very worthy to be elevated into the Order of the Laurel on the merits of so much service to so many people. Thank you.
Your Majesty, I, Dragon, thank you. Many of you here have received Qamar's gifts. You will find out anything about him so that the personalize his gifts to you. Details and their lives and their lives back, as everyone here has attested. But it's to his chivalry that I wish to address. Good Qamar is, as everyone leads you to believe that he is less than noble. But this man is as noble and honorable man as I ever know. I would be proud to call him a fellow peer, and I do not think he's better candidate for elevation to our order.
In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful, know that these are the words of the most valiant and noble Tarquin, by right of arms, Sultan of the glorious and mighty kingdom of the Middle Land, great defender of the dream, and of the most gracious and noble Aethelwyn, his consort and sultana, inspiration of chivalry. It is our order that our scribe, Sayf Tarik ibn Abdul, who has given great service by his skill with the pen, should be greatly honored. We therefore offer him elevation unto companionship of the most noble, the Order of the Laurel, with all rights and responsibilities thereunto attendant. Also, herewith letters patent to confirm his carriage in this our realm. We order him to take upon himself all the responsibilities there also, to continue to teach and give service in the arts of the book, and to serve us well. Done this 7th day of Shawwal, in the year 1416 of the Hijra, being the 24th day of March, and the 30th February. And the 30th year of the society, being in the remedying of the French, 1996, done by the hand of loving of Mohammedan. May Allah take mercy upon her soul. Tarquin Sultan, Aethelwyn Sultana.
Baroness Dorinda, present yourself before their majesties.
These are master musicians of the Laurel who attest to his knowledge and support of their
I am Mrs. Wendy Gilligan, President of the Order of the Laurel, and I will speak to Baroness Dorinda's great talents and skills in the area of modern society. Not only is she an accomplished chirugeonate, with a feature as yet still not enough, but she also is well accomplished in the art of implementation and has had many outfits ascribed to make beautiful scrolls. I am also most honored that Mary Stewart chose to be my friend, and she is well deserved in Washington.
Dorinda, right mindful of your service to society and responsive to the wishes of your peers, we are resolved to choose you, the mistress of the Pelican. Which creature will nourish you young and necessary with the blood of your own breast, and therefore has been chosen as the most appropriate symbol of service to our society. Therefore, Lady Dorinda, wish you were to continue to fulfill the requirements set forth in the governance of this order, surely at this time. Will you increase your labors nobly, increase your talents as you feel the one of your rank, and seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the society? Do you promise to train independence to be able to serve?
his elevation, passed it to me on my elevation. I passed this to Dorinda, her elevation, and the next, perhaps the rear Pelican children out of our point Barony, we pass it to them.
The take from our hands the symbol of nobility and token of our state. We're proudly that all may recognize the services we have. We acknowledge this day.
King and Queen of the Middle,